Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next-level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road, know your vehicle, and get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Nm of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.
Good morning everyone, welcome to Rallycross GT channel. Today we are broadcasting Flatout Racing League qualifying rounds. Flatout Racing League is a new league based in North America, up and coming and sponsored by GTR Simulators. You've just seen their ad there, their new racing rig for PC only for now, but who knows, it might come to us on consoles as well. Amazing stuff. Thanks a lot GTR Sim for sponsoring us and allowing this to be possible. So Flatout Racing League just starting here, the final qualifying round. We have M Trevor here with the RCZ with the special livery, already trying to improve his time. We have 2 qualifying rounds today. One starting officially now at, well, let me see if we can get the times right. 10 a.m. Japan, that would be 9 p.m. EST. So it's one at 9 and one at 10 EST. So we have M Trevor here for now, already warming up. We have the Grinch as well with a 1:36.65, is a decent time. And we have a good old friend here from RXGT, Ricardo Pickerick, that is, also in his warm-up lap. So let me just tell you a little bit more about Flatout Racing and how what we're doing here. So this is the 3rd and final time trial session. All drivers are driving this very same Peugeot RCZ with BOP settings on and no setup changes. And we have about 40 drivers signed up for the league, but as you know, Gran Turismo lobbies have a much smaller size limit than 40, so we had to do qualifying rounds to see who can race here and who will not be racing. So we split the grids into pro and amateur. The top 15 drivers will be in the pro grid, and the bottom 15 drivers will be in the amateur grid. There will be some space as well for sub drivers, but pro and amateur, that's the main thing. So at the moment, The cutoff for pro is about 131 and like and a half. Remy can confirm that in the comments for me, please. The cutoff for between pro and amateur. But I can tell you that it's very, very tight. All the qualifying rounds have been running here at Dragon Trail Gardens with a beautiful sunny day and a gentle breeze. We cannot control the wind in Gran Turismo 7, but we can see that. And I've been watching the other qualifying rounds. It's been about the same quality of wind. M. Johnson here in the pits, just warming up his driver's seat. And we have a few more minutes before we officially start the qualifying round. We should have about, I think, 6 or 7 drivers for the Q1 for the 9 p.m. EST qualify, and then a bunch more, much bigger grid for the 10 p.m. EST. Looking forward to it. Looking to see what these guys can do. So Trevor here with a 1:32.8. That is an amateur level of time. It's like bang on the middle of the grid. If this is his best time, I don't have all the timetables in front of me, unfortunately. We're gonna improve that for the next broadcast for the actual season as well. But yeah, I know that the cutoff is the 1:31s. Let me see on Discord if I can find the qualifying times actually. Actually, yes, I've got it here for the first round. So the first qualifying round, which was, I think was last week, Hako, good old Hako there with a 1:29.758 being the top qualifier. M. Trevor there with a 1:30 now, nice. So Hako with a 1:29.758. He was a top qualifier, so he's topping the pro table. And this man here, Mr. Pickles, Ricardo Pickles, with a 1:32.22, just ahead of Z Saunders with a 1:30.241. So those are the top 3 guys. Going to the 1:30s low, and Hako under 1:30s. So at the other end, at the bottom of the pro division, we had K. Markham with a 1:31.771. So we had another midweek qualifying, which I don't have the times for, but a 1:31.7, it would put you at the back of the Pro League, while a 1:31.9, it was already the amateur. So if you are going to the 1:30s, you're pretty much guaranteed to be into the Pro division. Yeah, Remy confirming here the time. The cutoff is 1:31.771. And we have Evil Melon here in the chat. Greetings, Melon. How are you doing, my man? Are you at Road America today, this weekend, or was it last weekend? And here in the amateur group, the bottom times is like 1:36. So the back of the amateur grid is quite spaced out, actually, compared to the top guys. But don't be fooled just by these times here. There's a lot of surprises coming still. These guys, they are practicing really hard. And but the Pro Division, everybody really close. It's 2 seconds from first to last. If you ignore Hako sub 30, so everybody's within a second and a half from the top time. So quite tight there. Let's see what these guys can do. Everybody going back to the pits. Only Mr. Pickles. I can't see Pickles. Did he bug? Oh, he's not on the track. Okay. Yeah, Gran Turismo 7 is a little bit buggy still, like how the camera works, and we cannot use the keyboard, the replays. It's a shame. Eva Mellon doing well. Road America stop was photo op camping at Road America is first weekend of June. I see. So you're just there to take a few shots, enjoy the landscape. So June is the actual camping there for the race, right? Is it bike race or car race that you're going to watch, Melon? Artemis here, first time viewer. Thanks for joining, Artemis. Let's go. Flatout Racing Season 1 drivers. Artemis, one of our drivers as well. She's gonna be joining us for I think the second qualifying at 10 p.m. EST. If she can get home in time, that is. She told me she was having problems with the traffic. Remy here. Lobby is about to start. Give us 2 minutes. 2 minutes? That's exactly how long we need for a quick word from our sponsors. So here it is.
Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road, know your vehicle, and get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Nm of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.
Right, guys, we're back and we're about to start with the qualifying round 1. It's now 9:05 EST. So already 5 minutes in. We got 4 drivers on the track. We have 40 minutes of qualifying rounds. So these guys here, they have 40 minutes to put the best time they can and try to improve based on what they had from last week. So let me bring up here the qualify timetables again. So Ricardo Pickles, so I'm ignoring the midweek qualifying because I don't have the data for that. 30 minutes qualifying. Thanks for correcting me, Remy. So Ricardo Pickles, he was second place with a 1:30.222. Second place in the Pro Division. So he's gonna try To beat Hako's time, he needs to go half a second faster if he is to beat Hako. But if I'm not mistaken, he's being beaten in the midweek qualifying, so he's down to P3 now. He wants to get that P2 back for bragging rights. I don't think there is any advantage of qualifying first, second, third, other than just the bragging rights and perhaps having your picture on Instagram. M. Johnson, where is M. Johnson here? What is his time? M. Johnson, he's in the amateur series. He's in the back of the pack with a 1:35.732. So he's got a lot of work to do. He's still within the amateur group. There are some people that did not make the top 15 cut, so they are either out or they are as sub drivers. Melon here asking the chat, what is this league? So Flatout Racing is a brand new league hosted in North America and sponsored by GTR Simulators. So it's a brand new league. I'm not sure you can still enter. I'm afraid, you know, the sign up has finished. We did announce there on our Discord, on our XGT Discord a while back. But fair enough. There will be more opportunities. If you maybe want to sign up as a sub driver, we can have a look. I can speak to the organizers, but don't hold your breath, mates. Don't hold your breath. So Remy sent me an updated list here on Discord. Can you ping me, Remy? I cannot see it, mates. Can you ping me on Discord? But M. Johnson there with a 1:35.732. Where is the Grinch? Grinch, he is in the Pro Division with a 1:36.96. He's he's in within the top 7. That's decent time there for the Grinch. See if he can improve that 1:30.6, the edge of 1:30.7. And Trevor, cannot see him. I think he's in the room, but he's not on the track. I've got the updated times here from Remy. Who's an XLS? Sweet. Right, let's bring that up. Who do we have here? Geeter Donny. I'm gonna call you Geet, if that's okay. Meanwhile, Grinch there, cutting some grass, mowing the lawn there with that low front RCZ. Caught that on camera. Geeter Donny there. Wait, I have an ad. An ad? Well, thanks for joining us anyway, mates. Always a pleasure to have new people here in the broadcasts. Oh, and a sub! Thank you, Geeter Dunn, with a sub as well. Prime sub. Thank you very much for supporting RXGT and supporting Flatout Racing as well. So Remy saying here that Trevor joined the wrong lobby. He'll be running the next one. Okay, so Trevor should be in the 10 p.m. EST lobby. Red Bull Racer, let's go for the next big thing. Hell yeah! And Geeter Dunn here with loads of gift subs. Thank you very much, Geeter Dunn. You are an absolute legend. I need to turn off the Nightbot because he's putting people in the naughty list here. But you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for the subs, for the gift subs here, supporting the channel and making sure we can keep doing this here in the future. So we have 3 drivers here for now. Whoop, Pickles there. Got a little bit too hot in the corner, coming to the 4 Apex corner now, the worst part of this track. Meanwhile, let me Let me just shut down the Nightbot because it's doing things I don't want it to do. It's like it's putting Artemis there on timeout for some reason. Spam protections. Okay, disable, disable, disable. Right, you guys can spam again. Not too much, please. Gator done with all the subs there. Thank you very much. Artemis here gonna warm up, but she'll be lurking. Right, Artemis is in the second qualifying round. Did you get home alright, Artemis? Looking forward to see you on the track. Pickles here with a 131, still, well, 135 there, his best time. So I've got the final updated time. So that is still Hako there with the top time, and Dusty, I don't know where Dusty was, but Dusty came all the way up to P2 in the Pro with a 130.176. So Pickles is now P3. He's gonna be wanting to improve that. So that's Hako P1, Dusty P2, Pickles P3. We've got the Grinch here. So he's slipstreaming there on M. Johnson, but doesn't matter because slipstream is turned off for the qualifying, so no one's got unfair advantage. So the Grinch, his well, this is his second qualifier round, so he still needs to improve. Let's see the guys here on amateur. M. Johnson, he is currently, cannot see M. Johnson. I think as of the Wednesday update, Jones was actually out, so he needs a decent time here if he wants to get back into the amateur division. A little mistake there into turn 1, coming a little bit too hot. Calm down, mate, calm down. You need to beat the 134.8. 134.8 is now the cutoff for Flatout Racing League. So M. Johnson is now at risk. He needs to improve his time by about 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I can see that he's got traction control and stability control on. So I would strongly recommend him to try to remove that and just be more careful on the throttle. But keep going, man. Keep going. This is the best way to improve. Join these private leagues and you're gonna get better. Era Racing. Let go, you bad lads. Get some. Yeah, thanks for joining, man. Are you going to be in the second qualifying round? I know you're not here in this one right now. And Red Bull GT Racer is saying that Johnson is sitting as a sub right now. Yeah, I can see that. He needs to improve his time right now. Needs to get it done. Get in there, mate. We've got 3 drivers here. Picklewick with a 135. That's improvement, but that's not enough improvement. That would have put him in P7 right in front of Artemis. Artemis with a 135.93. That's a very good time. And she's just ahead of the Grinch. Grinch with a 136.96. He's got a 139.22 now. Yeah, he's 3/10 of his best time. So Era Racing, are you Trevor? Era Racing, so are you M. Trevor? I see. I need to get used to everyone's names. A lot of new faces here. Evo Melon cheering there for his mate Pickerick. So Melon is another of our regular RX GT drivers. Right, so Era Racing is M Trevor, and he's gonna be joining us for the 10 p.m. EST grid. Oh, sideways there, Grinch. Love it. It's not what you want to be doing with this car, but I love to see that anyway. He's just off his best time there. I think if it wasn't for that power slide, he would have been improving his time. No traction control, no stability control for him. You can see that he's a little bit more experienced than M Johnson. Wow, who's that there setting smoke? That was M Johnson. Burning the tires. A shame that we cannot get the replays here. I would love to see him lighting up the tires there in the final corner before the main straight. Dragon Trail Gardens. Let's go on board here with M Johnson, the Peugeot RCZ. It's not my favorite track in the world, to be honest. Neither of the Dragon Trails. The sausage curbs can completely ruin your lap if you're not careful. It's a very technical track, very challenging as well. Heavy braking zone here into the hairpin. There he goes into first gear. As I usually drive the NSX, I do that in second gear. It's got a very powerful second gear, the NSX. Through the S's here. Oh, the S actually is just not too many corners. Now into the 4 apex corner. If you get into the red bit there, it's very likely that you're gonna spin. It's very careful there, the final bit. He doesn't go too wide. He's not using the whole track. So you get a little bit wider there, mate. You can do it. You can improve that time. 1:35.3. That's improvements. But he needs another half a second improvement if he wants to get back in the league. Right, let's get back to the external camera. There's no shortcut here. Keyboards don't work in GT7. Yes, I know you're M Mora, mate. Red Bull GT Racer. Yes, the owner of Flatout Racing. Thank you very much for organizing this, mate. It's looking great so far, the league. I'm really excited to be part of this as commentator and as a host as well. So RXGT will be hosting both divisions of Flatout Racing here on Twitch, and you can see the race replays and highlights on Flatout Racing YouTube channels. I will be putting commands later on my Nightbot to allow the links to be posted here in the chat, so then you can easily call your own links, Moran, as well. Guys here on Discord pretty quiet at the moment, waiting for their turn. They must all be lurking. Madison, your keyboard works in GT7, but yeah, it works with type. I can send messages with a keyboard, but it does not work for replay like in GT Sport, where you can control the cameras, you can change the driver position, and so on. That doesn't work. And replay, most importantly, the replay does not work, which is very frustrating. Pico Rick there, very consistent on his laps. He's got a 1:35.9, then another 1:35.73. But everything else, consistency into the 1:30.9. What is gonna be a little bit higher there? He's pushing really hard. Metro 13 Junior or JR, first time chat. Hello everybody. Welcome to Rallycross GT and welcome to Flatout Racing League. This is qualifying one, well, the group one. This is the last qualifying session before the league starts. Flatout Racing will be starting 2nd of June. 2nd of June. So we still have some time to go, but this is the final qualifying round, so we can get all the drivers in. We've got the calendar already. We can share that on social media later. But 2nd of June, that's when you're gonna see these guys going full on here in the race. I just saw Hako there joining the lobby. He's gonna be just lurking there, checking what his competitors are doing. He's happy with his time. He doesn't wanna put more hours into this track. He told me he put 400 laps of practice to get that 1:29.5 time that he's got there. Sorry, 1:29.5. No, it was 1:29.7. Sorry. And 4th of June, Red Bull Racer. Thanks for confirming. Sorry about the mistake there. 4th of June in the US. That's 5th of June here for me in Japan. Let's see the Grange here, struggling with consistency. His best time there is a 1:30.992. It's not an improvement based on his first qualifying. And M. Johnson still struggling here. He's got into the 1:35s again. So he's getting closer to, I think this is his personal best already. This is his personal best. But he needs to do better than that. He needs to do better than that if he is to get back into the league. Right now he's sitting as a sub driver. But I think he wants to be part of the competition. So Flatout Racing is sponsored by GTR Simulators. They are providing the prizes for the tournament, and for the top 3 drivers is a full racing rig. Yes, it's a racing rig. The top prize for the 1st, 2nd and 3rd place in the pro division. So it's a hell of a prize. These guys are really going to be pushing hard for that. There are prizes for all the 15 drivers on both divisions. The prizes, they will vary. Some will get vouchers, some will get discount codes, but they're prizes for everyone. So good stuff there. M. Morin, aka Red Bull GT Racer, organizing this tournament here together with GTR Simulator. Thank you both for setting this up. Remy as well for hosting this lobby. Remy, he's admin of Flatout Racing. So thank you guys for putting this up together. Amazing show here. Let's follow M. Johnson for another lap here. Let's see the splits. I didn't see the splits. See where he is. It's quite a long sector, this one, actually. He's coming to the final corner. Double apex square corner. See if he's going to improve his time. 33, 34. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close there. Get in there, M. Johnson. Get in there. Almost improving his time. Needs to do more work, but that's how you do it, mate. That's how you do it. Let's follow the Grange here. He's opening another lap, closing one, opening another one. His best lap is a 1:30.992. Still. Yeah, needs to try harder, mate. Red Bull Racer here saying if he finishes in the 35s, he can still make it as long as no one bumps out of the bottom spots. Yes, so we might have some people giving up, so he might still make it. Remy, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Remy, do you want to drop a message in the chat there so the guys know that they only have 10 minutes, or you are on the party chat with them? I think you're on voice chat, right? So they know there's only 10 minutes left. And KD the Nut Puncher, thank you for the follow 3 minutes ago. Sorry I missed that. the nut puncher. And also Dusty. Dusty, thank you for the follow. Dusty, I know, is currently sitting in P2 in the Pro Division in the qualifying times. He's done his midweek qualifying, so he's 2 tries already. Not gonna be racing today, but he's here watching the competition. Method also, Method 13 JR, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you so much. RXCT channel here hosting Flatout Racing League. What is the Grinch going to do here? Still to the 31s. Right, on to Pickles. That's the guy that Dusty wants to see. So Dusty's now up to P2 after the midweek qualifying round, while Pickles is down to P3 and he's not happy about that. Pickles is not happy. He wants to get P2 or even P1. Can he beat Hako? Who knows? And more on Red Bull. Melon, he was asking if there's still chance to join the tournament. I told him that sign-ups are closed already, but I don't know if you're looking for more sub drivers. So if you are, Melon is in our XGT Discord. You can just send him a DM, perhaps, if there's still a chance to join. Meanwhile, Pickerick, let's go on board with him here. He's chasing M. Johnson there. I hope Johnson doesn't slow him down too much. There's no slipstream, so no advantage for Pickles for chasing there. But I hope he doesn't get caught up there in the braking zone. And yes, he did. Yes, he did. Johnson there. Come on, mate. You need to get out of the way. Let the fastest guy pass. Pickerick there, apologizing by lifting off. And he's giving a gap there now, so he can go full on. So here in the time trial, there's no slipstream, and everybody on the track at the same time. And as we have different levels of drivers, unfortunately, sometimes people catch up with each other. Maybe Johnson didn't see Pickerick in the rearview mirror, so didn't let him pass. I would assume that here in the time trial, people are not using the radar, so they don't see who's coming behind. They are using probably the splits, so they can see how they are going up or down in time. So I think that's what happened there, which is fair enough. We're all friends here. No one's trying to mess up with anyone. And Pickerick already caught up with Johnson again. He's gonna try to pass before the corner. Just flash the lights, mate. Flash the lights. It's too bright here. I don't think he's gonna see it. Back to the dynamic camera. Grinch there. He's 138 now. Grinch improving his time in the last lap. The time there bugged. Okay, back to him. 130.8. Very good time from the Grinch, but still not better than his 136.96 that he had before. Grinch sitting in P8 right now. P8 in the Pro Division. Get in there, Grinch. You can do better than that. You can pass Artemis. Artemis, our social media manager. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, guys. Can someone pull one out of the hat here? Pickles with a 135.29, the fastest lap of the quali. That was early on. He's still got traffic in front of him, so 5 minutes. They should be able to do another 3 laps. 3 laps each. Give or take. Get in there, Pickles. You got people cheering for you. I cannot take sides. I know Pickles drives for RXGT, but I cannot take sides. But really hoping that he does well. Also cheering for a couple of other people that I know that will be racing here in Flatout Racing. But as a commentator, I need to keep neutral. What? Look at the Grinch there. 1:34.55, taking the fastest lap out of Pickerick here in this qualifying round, and 1:34.55. Where does that put him? Yes, that puts him up in P7 ahead of Artemis. Get in there, Grinch. Less than 5 minutes to go. And what ahead? And he's going purple again. Okay, let's go on board with the Grinch. He's going purple sector here. He's on fire. Beast mode on here. You can hear the Eurobeat music in the background there. Initial D style. Can he go even faster? 1:34.55. He just passed a sector there, but I missed his split time. Right, get in there, mate. Get in there. Coming to the final 2 corners now. Easy. Turn the car. Yes. Here he comes. Is he gonna be purple? Ah, that was close. That was close. And Ricardo Prickles responds with a 1:34.46. Fastest lap of the day, but it's not his personal best. His personal best is 32.22. But the old man Pickles here responding. These two here are going for it. How about M. Johnson? M. Johnson's still there with the 35s. He cannot get better. Ooh, and lost a little bit there. He got the sausage curb and ended up in the wall. Yeah, trying to cut the corner there a little bit too much. You can cut the sausage curb, but you need to do it right. You need to get literally the wheels on either side, on both sides rather, of the sausage curb. But if your car is too low, it might bump and fly. I think these cars can just about pass the sausage curbs without being sent into the shadow realm. But let's see here, what is the Grinch doing now? Is the Grinch gonna respond again? He had another 30.7 there. He's getting to the 30s consistently now. 31. Oh, sorry, and Pickles with a 1:37. Very close time, 9/9,000ths of a second between the two here in this final qualifying round. Remy, what's the time? 1 minute, final lap. We're approaching the end here of this qualifying round. Only 3 drivers in this session, but they are on fire. 0017 up there, the Grinch. He can still go purple. Just needs to improve a little bit here now in this second sector. Let's see what he's doing. Ooh, a bit too sideways there. That's gonna slow him down. Into the sector there. 113 up. Oh, sorry. 0.013 up. He's still on. Come on, mate. Just a little bit more. He's fighting 130.3 from M. Trevor, actually, which is P6. So that's gonna take some work. Ah, a little bit too wide there, Grinch. Come on. It's not gonna be an improvement. Yeah, just about in Pickles. Nope. One more lap. Final lap for both of them. Get in there, guys. Dusty here saying that Johnson needs to turn off TC. You don't need it in this car. That's slowing him down. I know what you mean, even with the racing soft tires. But remember, oh, he's going his best lap now. We got there just in time. Get in there, Johnson. Get in there, mate. 134. Wow, there's a 135.0. That's nice. That's a very good improvement for him. He's still 2/10 off, but unfortunately that is it for him. He's 2/10 off the slowest time for amateurs, so unfortunately for him he did not qualify. But if someone gives up, if we have any retirements, he's the first one in line, I guess. We still have qualifying round 2 here now at 10 p.m. EST, so in about 23 minutes time. Let's see what the Grinch is doing. He's gonna finish this lap and Pickerick right after him. Oh no, he's already pulling into the pits. And Pickles, get it there, mate. 132.35. Is that a personal best? No. He's 300ths of a second slower. Sorry, 100 of a second slower than his personal best. Good effort, mate. Very good effort. Final lap of the day, but unfortunately not enough to improve his time, and he's gonna be sitting in P3 in the Pro Division as it stands. Dusty there must be licking his lips, guaranteeing a P2 there. Era Racing, gotta go now. My turn next. Great watching, thank you. No worries, mate. If you can leave the broadcast running just to help with the views, I would really appreciate that. But if not, that's also okay, mate. That's also okay. Good luck there, M. Trevor, aka Era Racing. Where is he sitting now, Trevor? He's P6. Yeah, the Grinch there almost took that P6 out of you. But good job, the Grinch. The Grinch there improving his time. Jumping ahead of Artemis, who is jumping into the lobby next. What can Artemis do? Can she beat the Grinch back for P7? Can she beat M. Trevor? They're both gonna be in there in the same lobby. So there's a 2/10 difference between the two. That's going to be interesting. Right, that was qualifier round 1. This is Flatout Racing, sponsored by GTR Simulators. Let's have a quick word from our sponsors while we take a short break.
Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next-level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road, know your vehicle, and get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Nm of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, Every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.
Right guys, thanks for sticking around with us. Welcome to Rallycross GT channel, and you're watching Flatout Racing League qualifying rounds. This is the final qualifying round before the league starts. If you don't know what Flatout Racing is, I'm just gonna give you a quick introduction. They are a brand new racing league based in North America, and they are sponsored by GTR Simulators, who you just seen an advert for. So Flatout Racing League, big up and coming league, starting on the 4th of June, and this is the final qualifying round. We are seeing who will be in the pro and the amateur divisions. We've just seen Pickerick, M. Johnson, and the Grinch trying to improve their times in this final qualifying round. The first heat. We got another heat starting now in 20 minutes. So we've got a bunch more people now coming into the second heat. Well, you can appreciate here the time trial machine. This Peugeot RCZ Group 3 with a sneaky GoPro in there in the roll cage. Special livery here for the time trial, all drivers using this very same livery. And I just heard from Remy that the lobby is up. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get back to the lobby. Pickerick here in the chat. Sorry, Kurt. I wanted to rep RXGT better, but there you go. Come on, mate. You're top 3. You're doing great. Nothing to be upset about. You're a legend. So lobby is up. Have a 1-lap race, and after that, it's a 30 minutes qualifying. Right. People are joining. Remy, do we have time for a quick word from our sponsors again before we start the quali? It's a much bigger lobby here, a lot more people. M. Trevor, Yoni, Jesse, J. Seward, M. Taylor, well that's Remy I think, the host, and Steel City. There's more people to come here. Where's Artemis? Artemis is gonna join us as well. Let's get telemetry up. We've got 4 drivers here on the track for now. We're expecting more people. Okay, so the drivers have 15 minutes warm-up. Right. Red Bull GT Racing saying you're doing an absolutely amazing job. Thank you for what you're doing for us, for our racing. You're a legend, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Always a pleasure here to be with you guys. Thank you for contacting me to be your commentator. Trying to give everyone time to join. Well, since this is warm up, you know, I'm just here sitting and watching. I bought an RCZ. I spent 450,000 credits on that. I went there to download the livery. I might as well, you know. Oh, I don't have racing softs. No. Be right back. Let me just buy racing softs before we start, because I want to, you know, just see where I would stand. If you know what I mean. Racing. Right. Now that I'm properly dressed, I got my new shoes. Right. Back here to Flatout Racing. Let's warm up with the lads. I generally have no idea where I stand. I've never driven this car before here in GT7. I've driven it in GT Sports. What I heard is a very good car to drive. Quite understeering that corner. I hate that corner. Right, this is my first lap in this car, my first lap in this track in all of GT7. I might have done this here in some missions, but I wouldn't even count that. Okay, I need to brake at 100 there. It's quite interesting to see as well what the drivers are seeing. It's different from the driver's seats. I can see why Grinch was sliding so much in that corner as well. This car with stock settings like this is very, very understeery. I'm not a big fan of understeery cars. I drive the Honda. It's more of a tail happy car. A bit too tail happy here in GT7 with the new physics. Whoa. That was awful. That was very, very bad. I'm embarrassing myself. Maybe I should stick to commentating. Pickerick saying I'm much faster than I think. Yeah, I know I can be fast if I put the practice hours, which I don't. But with the four-wheel drive cars, I know I can. I can put up a fight. Remy, let me know when I should stop my warm-up here as well, before the qualifying starts. Just want to see what I could do potentially. It was a very bad start there in turn 1. Yeah, Remy, you should do a lap as well, mate. You don't need to just sit there and wait since it's just warm up. Get in there, mates. Right, let's see if we can chase Artemis there. She's P2 right now. Sausage curb. Or like my friend Kyle says, is a ketchup pack. It looks like a McDonald's ketchup pack. Interesting that with this car here you can just use the gears to slow it down more and quicker. It doesn't work with every car. Right, careful there in the throttle. Then foot down. Right, I'll do one more lap, then we'll see what the guys are doing. 10 minutes to qualify starts, 1:34, Jesus Christ, that's awful. Enough practice, I know I could do better. So with that 134, that would barely put me there in the bottom of the amateur division. Okay, already 1 second down. That's good. It's not my favorite track as well, so if it was something like Interlagos, I would be a lot more competitive. Okay, one more lap. Using that sausage curve there. Yes, 3 more tenths down. Can brake a little bit later there, I guess. I'll carry a little bit more speed into the corner. Completely missed the apex here. Washed it now. I think with a little bit more practice I could maybe get into the 31s, but yeah, I don't think I would make the cut for the pro division. The pro guys are really fast. There you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the ride with me. Let's get the car out of the track. But you're not here to see me, you're here to see these guys. A few more minutes until the qualifying starts. We're still in warm-up. Silver Whoosh, thanks for the follow, mate. Silver Whoosh. Thank you for the follow. Let's just send the broadcast link to the guys on Discord again. Let's go. I forgot what my time was like. I think 32.9, right? 32.9. Yeah, that would put me like bang on in the middle, like top 5, top 6 of the amateur division. That's okay, with absolutely zero practice. Remy, how are we with the time? Silver swoosh. Why am I like this? Artemis bringing her whole crew here to cheer for her. Where's Artemis? She's here in P3 right now. 30.8. Let's see the times. 30.8. Yeah, she's 0.3 slower than her personal best right now. Cool, Remy. Let me know before you start the race. I'm gonna call our sponsors ad one more time, and then you can start the one lap race. Is that cool, Remy? Loads of people here. This is gonna be a packed qualifying round. We've got still showing my name in there for some reasons because I've put the car on the track before, and M Taylor as well. But we're gonna have 9 drivers. Hako's in the room, but he's not gonna drive, I guess. Taylor asking everyone to exit the pits. Sounds good, Remy. Thank you. So everybody to exit the pits or enter the pits. Jay Seward here, he's got counter steering assistance as well. That helps a lot in the beginning, but it's going to slow him down in the long run. Oh, he's going here for an improved time. Well, he was until he turned his petrol into the lawnmower as well. I've seen people doing that earlier on. He's back to the pits. Right. Everybody into the pits. We're gonna go for a quick word from GTR Simulator, our sponsor. See you guys in a bit.
Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road, know your vehicle, and get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Newton meters of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.
Right, we are back. Welcome to Rallycross GT and to Flatout Racing League. We're about to start with the final qualifying round session before the league starts. This is the third qualifying day, and this is the second heat of the third day. It's the final qualifying round. Drivers are getting ready. Are you excited? If you're not, let's get a bit of juice in. Yeah, if that didn't work to get you excited, I don't know what will. Qualifying round is on. Get in there, guys. We've got a lot of people here. We got 9 drivers. Okay, let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at who they are and where they sit currently in the standings. So we've got Methodical 1 here. Methodical 1 is I cannot see Methodical 1. Remy, can you confirm if Methodical 1 has not qualified before, or if he's out of the times? Because I cannot see his time here in the final sheet. Leads me to think that he's currently sitting out. He will be a reserve driver. Is that right? M. Trevor, we've seen him earlier on, just lurking around in the first heat. But M. Trevor is currently sitting P6 in the Pro Division. So he's looking to improve that time. His time is 1:30.328. So he's looking to go faster than that. I was asking about Methodical 1, Remy. Methodical 1. Artemis currently sitting P7 right behind M. Trevor. They have a 2/10 gap between them. So, oh, actually no, Artemis, she's just been beaten by the Grinch. So the Grinch is now up to P7 and Artemis is down to P8. As of the heat 1 today. So the Grinch was up. I don't have his time here updated in my sheet, but Artemis now needs to fight back. She's with a 1:35.93. She needs to go faster. Yoni is sitting P14 just outside the cutoff zone here from the Pro Division. With a 1:31.753. Yoni needs to improve that time to guarantee his place in the Pro Division. I don't know how many people here are from the amateur, but the cutoff between amateur and pro is very tight, very tight. So Methodical is K Markham. Okay, right, so K Markham, Methodical 1. He is, I'm gonna change his name here just for identification. He's right behind Yoni. He is at the edge of Pro with a 1:31.771. Right, that's tight. Steel City, he's P10 in amateur. 1:33.380. A lot of work to be done, but he is quite safe. I could say he's quite safe into amateur, but needs work done if he wants to get to pro. Jay Seward, he is. I've seen him before. I think he was in amateur as well. Yes, he is. He's in P8. Just a little bit ahead of Steel C. So Jay Seward, he's a 1:33.019. Good time there. Got a penalty now. He's a 1:33.307 already. So almost an improvement for him. Axel, first time I see Axel, unless he's got a different name as well. Cannot see Axel on the sheet. Let's see what he can do. Jesse, where is Jesse? Cannot see Jesse either here on my sheet. Maybe a different name also. Stacking Yak with a 1:37.3 right now. Another one that is not on the sheet, maybe reserve driver. So yeah, quite a few people with work to be done. Oh, Jesse's a sub, so Jesse is his first time. So Jesse here in P8, and he's on wet. Why is Jesse racing on wet tires? Come on, mate. Changing to softs now. Yes. Come on, Jesse. With counter steering assistance there and traction control. Whoa, someone's spinning there. That's Axel, I guess. Yeah, this turn 1 you can come in quite hot, and with this other steering car, it's quite tricky. You might end up binning it if you get too keen. Right, let's go there to the front of the pack. Methodical one right now with the fastest lap, 1:34.34. Wow, 1:34. That puts him in P7, P6 or P7. That is an amazing time there for Methodical 1. He was coming from the bottom, from the edge of the Pro Division. He's coming back on into almost top 5 now. Hell yeah. Mayhex, how you doing, Mayhex? Welcome back to RXGT. It's good to see you again, mate. And yes, thanks a lot there to Geeter Dunn for all the gifted subs earlier on. Meanwhile, Methodical here improving his time by over 1 second from the last qualifying round. M. Trevor, I cannot see his best lap because he went to the pits. But I assume is a 1:34.5 something. Yeah, his personal best is 1:30.299. So it's a sub 30.3. So still got work to be done. This is not a personal best improvement. Artemis 30.589. That is a new personal best for her. That is a personal best. Good job, Artemis. A bit too keen now. Lawnmower moment. But there you go. The lads and the lass here improving their times. Yoni is right at the edge there. 1:31.9 right now. 2/10 off his personal best. Come on, Yoni. Mayhax still healing. Oh man, get well soon. Trying to be comfortable with your wheel. Get the controller, mates. Get in the controller. Yeah, so you're watching Flatout Racing League. So Flatout Racing is a US-based racing league, just starting, sponsored by GTR Simulators. You can stay in the lobby and lurk if you like, just don't jump on the track, please. So this is the final time trial session The league officially starts on the 4th of June, and it will be broadcast here on RXGT Twitch channel. And the race replays will be uploaded on Flatout Racing YouTube channel. So it's a brand new league. This is season 1. I think it's 10 rounds in total we're gonna have. So we're gonna finish around September or November, something like that. I don't remember. But it's quite a long league, 10 rounds. It's not every single week. But yeah, it'll be quite exciting to see that. Still City there having to bend it a little bit. He was coming into a personal best lap, but he caught up with Jay Stewart, who was right in front of him, and had to hit the brakes not to take Jay Stewart out. And Jay Stewart took himself out there, going into the dirt. Hartum is there in the background with the overtake. There she is. P3 right now, 130.5, no improvement for her. Oh, look at M. Trevor there, coming with the purple sector. Let's follow him. Passenger seat right here with M. Trevor. Is he still in purple sector? No, he's not. He lost half a second. Shame. Let's look at someone else then. How is Methodical going? It's about to close a lap. Pickerick saying, yes, they're getting fast. They're getting really, really fast. No improvement for Methodical. Thanks Red Bull Racer there for the link. I will be updating my my Nightbot to include all the controls for Flatout Racing as well. But thanks Red Bull Racer for posting it. Red Bull Racer is the organizer of the league. If you have any questions, you can ask him directly. He's also bringing some juicy sponsors like GTR simulators themselves, and always looking for more sponsors. If Flatout Racing keeps going like this, it might become the biggest league in North America. Who knows? Who knows? Stacking Yak here. Remy, if you can confirm, but I think Stacking Yak is also a sub driver at the moment, right? 136.4 is not cutting it to get into amateur. Work to be done there for our friend Stacking Yak. And a penalty as well. How's Axel doing with a 33.8? Ooh, 33, that's good. 33.8, he is in. He's right at the edge. That means that Z-Hang is getting knocked out. And Axel is in. Yeah, so Axel there, just getting in there now. Yak is borderline, so who's borderline? I cannot see borderline here in this sheet either, mate, unless you got a different sheet that I'm not seeing. Yeah, but this is getting very, very competitive. Axel there with a 33.8. He's now in. He's now in he's now P15. He's now P15. Jesse with a 33.5. So that beats Axel. So between the two here, whoever finishes ahead is in. So there you go, guys. A bit of a good fight here. 4 places in the amateur division. Jay Stewart with a 33.3. That is not an improvement. That's a 0.3 slower than his personal best. Basically, if you can get anything under 33, you're in. But the 33 watts That's where it gets interesting. Steel City, his personal best 33.3. I cannot see his time right now, but if he's 1.9 behind Methodical, that means that he's under 133, so that's improvement as well for Steel City. That is very, very nice. Get in there, mate. Yoni as well with a 31.9. Yeah, so Yoni needs work because Yoni is at the edge of pro. So right now it's 31.7 with Methodical. That will be, well, actually Methodical, he smashed that with a 30.4. So Methodical now is up. So Yoni now is the bottom. So the 31.7 is the cutoff for pro right now. So Remy, do we have, I think this is the final qualifying round, right? So there's no more qualifying rounds after this. So that means, unless some of the guys there like Jay Stewart, Steel City, or one of the other guys that are in the subs or amateur, they smash it, Yoni, he's safe. Yeah, so Jesse doesn't have a time. But with a 33.5 Red Bull, with a 33.5, that means that he's in. So Z Hank gets knocked out. Pickerick saying everybody's doing a great job. Yeah, they are, mate. They're really going for it. How is it there up front? Methodical went into the pit and out to improve his time. Artemis 30.4. Is that an improvement for her? No, it's not. Artemis, oh sorry, it is. It is. Yeah, Artemis is improving her time. And she's ahead of M. Trevor by 0.003 of a second. 0.003 of a second. Artemis now passes M. Trevor on personal best here. But actually, Trevor's personal best is 3:28. 3:28. So Artemis improving her time. I think that puts her ahead of the Grinch, who had improved his time in the first heat. But Trevor is still ahead of her overall. Right, this is getting really interesting. We still have another 15 minutes to go, something like that. Remy, but the guys are on fire here. This is really, really exciting. Oh, Trevor going super hot on the sausage curve there. Oh, so we lost someone. Steel City probably fell victim to the sausage curve there. He's facing backwards, and there was a lot of smoke there. Just waiting for everybody to pass. Let's spin the car around. Back on the track. Whoop, easy. 10 minutes left for qualifying round. Get in there, lads. Yoni with a 31.9. His fastest lap today. He is kind of safe, but if this was his best time, he will be by 1,000th of a second in front of A. Fuentes, who sits in P3 in the amateur division. So Yoni's got work to be done, but as it stands, he's guaranteed in pro. Just about. Steel City, no further improvement. But here between these guys, Axel with a 32.9 now. Wow, 32.9. That's decent. 945. That's P7. That's P7. Axel is flying. New guy here, sub driver, and he's going 8/10 faster. That's gonna put him in top 4. If he can close his lap like this, it's gonna put him in top 4 amateur. And if he keeps going faster, he might even just about make it to pro. Get in there, Axel. Right, let's see his time now. 1:31.4. 1:31.4. Okay, that is interesting. That puts him into P13 into pro. So Axel is coming from sub straight into pro. That knocks down Yoni down to amateur. Yoni, if you are listening in, you need to get faster, mate. You need to get faster. You're just being knocked out. You've just been knocked out of pro. You're now in amateur division. You need to get faster, mate. You need to get faster. Axel is flying. Very good lap there from him. Let's watch again, see if he's coming on blue sector again. There's a lot of lag there, probably connection problems. It's a bit weird to see that now. He's half a second slower. Let's leave that. Artemis with the penalty and trying to overtake Jesse. Methodical with purple sector. Okay, let's watch that. Oh, he botched it. Can still improve it. Let's keep looking. So Methodical put a nice 30.4 there. You are not P2, Pickerick. You are P3. You are P3. You are behind Dusty. I thought Dusty was gonna be racing here again in this qualifying. Oh no, actually Dusty passed you in the Wednesday qualifying round, the midweek one. So Pickerick, you are sitting to P3. Let's check the guys here at the back of the pack. As of right now, stacking Yak with a 36.0. That is not good enough. Needs to get faster. Jess is 7/10 down, but with a penalty. So that's not great. We don't know Jess's time. Oh, and a spin. And a spin there. Put the wheel in the grass. Say goodbye. Axel is A. Fuentes. Aha, I see. So A. Fuentes, he was already P3. So he was P3 in amateur. Okay, that explains his pace. So it's not miracle pace. He was already at the edge there of amateur. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks for the update there. Dusty apologizing to Pickerick. Miracle lap. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Dusty. You got the P2. You got the bragging rights. I'm sure we're gonna see pictures of that in on social media later on. Jay Seward there coming the personal best. He's got a 32.7 right now, Jay Seward. That is already a personal best for him by 3/10 compared to his last qualifying round. Good improvement there by Jay Seward. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, guys. And further improvement, 32.4. 32.4 puts him into P6. That's two positions up. Based on the times that I have here, remember that I don't have the live times. I just have the times from the midweek qualifying. But Jay Seward there with great improvement. Well done, mates. Steel City with a 32 2. Also with some slight improvements. So Steel City was behind Jay Stewart, but now he is in front. So change of position there in the middle of the amateur division, and he's coming in faster. Can he get into the 31s? Yeah, the 31s there are the limit between the two divisions. Season's gonna be lit, Pickerick. Yes, it will. Let's watch Steel City as he comes into the next checkpoint. Still 4/10 down. 4/10 down. That looks like a 31.8. And the 31.8 is the limit. Well, now Yoni is being knocked down with a 31.7. But a little bit better. He might make it to pro. Steel City's got 5 minutes left. Get in there, mate. Here he comes. And the time is 31.9. Amazing lap there by Steel City. Lost a little bit of time in the final few sectors. That is definitely a top 3, almost a top 3 for him into amateur. Yoni with a 31.8. Still no further improvement. Yoni's got only less than 5 minutes to improve that time. Yoni's there at risk now. He's just being knocked down to amateur, from pro to amateur. No one is safe. What is Yak doing? I don't know Yak. Where is he? Yak's got a 35.7 now, and he's coming with the fastest lap, personal fastest lap. But a 35.7, I don't think that's enough. Right now it would be a 33.7 from K record. Too old for that term, but yeah, this season's gonna be gnarly. Like Rebel, you're saying you're too old to say lit. Pickerick, he's in the 40 odds, you know, and he's using lit, mate. So never too old for that. And stacking Yak there with a good improvement to 34.9, decent lap, but it's still not good enough. I think 3 minutes left, so he needs more improvement. So Pickerick is only owed on the outside. He still says things like lit and dabs and shit like that. Ayok Savage, thank you for the follow. And also Lisa Salters, thank you for the follow, guys. Welcome to Rallycross GT, and you're watching Flatout Racing League time trials. This is the final qualifying round before the league starts. We are defining here who's a pro and who's an amateur division. We got 1 or 2 minutes left. 4th of June, we will be starting the league. We'll be broadcasting here live on Rallycross GT Twitch channel, and the replays will be uploaded to Flatout Racing YouTube. Afterwards, you can follow them on YouTube and social media as well. Where's Methodical gonna come in? Not a good improvement there. Artemis with small improvement, but not a lot. I think she managed to get her position back from the Grinch from the Heat 1. Trevor here with no further improvement. Axel, great time there from him, jumping from P3 in amateur to I think P14 or P15 into pro. So going up one division. Yoni here, lawnmower moment for him. Unfortunately not able to improve his time, and he's being knocked out from pro down to amateur. Steel City, great improvement from him. with a 31.9. Jay Stewart as well with a new personal best. Jesse, I cannot see his fastest lap, but I don't think Jesse or the Stachyniak have done enough to qualify. Maybe Jesse there, I think he had a 33 something. I think Jesse maybe he's into amateur. I need to double check. But Stachyniak, unfortunately not. Red Bull Racer, you're 35. Mate, you're a baby. You're younger than me. Dust is gonna be 40 in July. Pickerick 48. Getting there, old man. I think we got someone in the 50s there in the here at Flatout Racing. I remember the guy saying on Discord. I forgot who he was. I think we got someone that's like 50 plus, 57. I think he was. You are not the oldest in the league, Pickerick. So Jess is a sub, right? So everybody finishing their laps here. Methodical's not gonna improve because he's coming out of the pits. Where's Artemis? What is she doing? I don't think she will be able to improve her time any further, unfortunately. But that was already a good improvement for her. I think she snatched her position back from Grinch. Trevor behind Artemis in this qualifying round, but ahead of her in the overall scheme of things. There comes Artemis to close her lap. Nope, no improvement. Yoni there sitting outside as well. Everybody already parking into the pits. I think that is the end of the qualifying round. Just waiting for these three guys here to close their laps. Gonna wrap up with the qualifying round while Remy is gonna get everyone's times and update the sheet. Remy, if you can send me the updated sheet just so I can call out here after a word from our sponsors before we close the broadcast. Jay Seward coming in. So Jesse there, no improvement. The Stachyniak, no improvement. And Jay Seward also no further improvement. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying round done and dusted. Methodical takes this one here with a 30.4. I think that's the race of the day here. The surprise of the day. He came there from the back of Pro straight into almost top 5. Great time from Methodical. Let's hear from our sponsor one more time, GTR Simulator. Meanwhile, Remy updating the sheet. Please let me know how it is.
Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road. Know your vehicle. And get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Newton meters of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.
There you go, guys. A word from our sponsor, GTR Simulator. Done and dusted with the qualifying rounds. The guys having some fun here. Just heard from Remy. It's gonna take some time to do to have the updated times. So you're gonna have to check that on our Discord channel or social media. We will have the full qualifying times from everyone, and we're gonna have a one lap race here just to save the replay. Let's get in there, guys. Get in there, guys. One lap race just to save the replay, get a few more pictures. That's qualifying done and dusted. Lisa Salter's asking if our registration is still open. Unfortunately, that was it. But Red Bull Racer can hook you up with the Discord link if you got any questions. Maybe if you wanna jump in as a sub driver, if there is still slots for subs. But this was the final qualifying round. And the league will be starting on the 4th of June. There'll be 10 rounds broadcast here on RXGT Twitch channel. All the 10 rounds of pro and amateur divisions. Loads of action. We had about 40-45 drivers signed up for this, but only 30 will be racing. Only 30, like 15 in each division. This will be quite intense and very close times between everyone, especially in the pro division. All the times very close. The tail end there, the gap between amateur and pro also very tight. So very interesting competition we're gonna see here. M. Trevor takes this one lap race. For replay's sake, followed by Artemis, Methodico, Yoni, Axel, M. Taylor, Siders. Everybody coming Siders across the finish line. Stakiniak, Jesse, and Hako. Hako, the fastest man in qualifying. Hako netted a 1:29.758. The only man to qualify under 1:30. Get in there, Hako. Can you do that again in the race? Let's see. So one more time, a big thank you to everybody who joined us today, everybody there in the chat, on the track. This is Flatout Racing, a brand new league based in North America, starting on the 4th of June. Stay tuned. We'll be broadcasting the league here in Rallycross GT. But you can follow them on social media as well. Flatout Racing North America on Instagram. We'll be updating our Nightbot with commands for Flatout Racing, so you don't miss any of the news. Red Bull Racer is saying race is closed, but keep us informed on social media. Season 2 hopefully expanding to 3 or 4 series. Wow, that's gonna be pretty cool for 4 grids. But there it is, Red Bull Racer. Thank you for organizing this. He's the organizer of Flatout Racing. He's bringing the sponsors as well, folk like GTR Simulators. Big thanks to them as well for sponsoring the league, for all the prizes, the top prizes here, the top 3 prizes in the pro division. Guess what? A full-on racing rig, guys. Yes, racing rig for the top 3 men. discount vouchers and so on for other drivers as well. So this league is gonna get big. Follow us on social media, guys. Thank you one more time for everyone who joined, everybody in the chat, and also a big special thanks as well to Gator for all the gifted subs. You are an absolute legend. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks Remy for creating the lobby. It was amazing to have you guys here with me today. We're gonna finish here and see you guys again in a couple of weeks. This was the last qualifying rounds. We're gonna have a few test events here and there. We're probably gonna broadcast them here as well on RxGT. But the season starts on the 4th of June. Follow us on social media to keep updated with all the latest information of the league. And I see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.
Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road. Know your vehicle. And get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Newton meters of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.